human life has less value because of many of the social mores that have changed over the decades. I mean, from violent video games, which I can tell you right now, I fully believe play a role in these type of tragic situations, to the culture that has evolved surrounding the glorification of gangs and of violence and of lyrics to songs that espouse violence. It cheapens life.
I love that. I love when you're a right-wing hack and you load up Google or whatever, and it's like, oh no, another mass shooting. Not oh no because it's a tragedy. Oh no because my day is gonna have to be about that now. Okay. So what is it? Should it be the AR-15s? Which oh, by the way, it was an AR-15. What do you know? What a coincidence that when you want to go into a building and you want to gun down as many people as possible, you choose the weapon that is expressly designed to do that. Weird that this one school shooter and none of the others landed on, I should probably get an assault rifle to do this. So yeah, it was an AR-15, but obviously it's not that. So you wake up as a right-wing hack and you're like, well, I don't want to do anything about the guns, either because I like the guns or because I know that if I criticize them, well, that's it. I'm never going to be put back on Fox News again, or I make my money from the NRA or from the gun manufacturers. So I don't know. It's video games. It's the music. Marilyn Manson. Have you considered it could be him, or glorification of gangs? Sorry, Black and Latino gangs, not militias. Those are awesome. We love those. Proud Boys. We're proud of the boys. We love those gangs, but Black and Latino gangs, they're bad. It's that, or it's gay. It's the gay, I guess. Maybe Disney probably did it. There was a gay kiss, that probably did. It's one of those things. I know that. It's not that a kid can go out and get an AR-15 and start gunning down people. It can't be that. It just can't be. And yet it was. Again, for the dozens of times this year alone. And because of that, a 14-year-old who's been charged as an adult, 14-year-old was able to get a weapon that should only be found in war zones and kill 4 people, 2 of them students, 2 of them teachers. Mason Schermerhorn, another 14-year-old, was killed with a weapon of war. Christian Angulo, another 14-year-old, gunned down with a weapon that should only be found in a war zone. Richard Aspinwall, a teacher. Christina Irami, a teacher as well. The adults killed were both math teachers. One was the assistant football coach. 8 students and 1 teacher were wounded and hospitalized. All of them are expected to survive, which is, hey, small miracle considering the absolutely apocalyptic level wounds that an AR-15 can do to a human body. And so you have one 14-year-old who, thanks to the fact that you're in America, can get an AR-15. Almost no other country in the world can you do this, which is, it's maybe why we're the only country that has mass shootings as devastating as this on such a regular basis. And then 2 teachers were killed as well. And I know that most of the right wingers talking about thoughts and prayers are being super vague. They're not even really like talking about like, hey, more teachers were killed too. But don't worry, right wing. In a day or two, we can go back to demonizing them and implying that they're probably pedophiles. They're probably trying to corrupt and probably sleep with your children. Screw them. They deserve no consideration. More of them have been killed trying to protect students, protect the students that you won't protect, but they're probably all pedophiles. That's definitely for sure. And this is a tragedy, but it is not a unique tragedy. As I alluded to earlier, in 2024 so far, this is the 45th school shooting. And when I saw that, I thought, that can't be right. I mean, I know there's a lot, but 45? 45. They are so routine that how many could even be national news at this point? Shootings at a school. It used to be one of the biggest news stories of the year. And now it's one of the biggest news stories of this week. Not next week, though. Feel free to check me on this, but next week it will not be discussed, because how could it? Because there will be at least one other mass shooting like this at a school. And if we can bring that chart up again, it's just like, I mean, look, it's even getting worse over time, but I would say that were you to go back to the 2008 numbers, that should be utterly unacceptable. And it's not just that there are school shootings, it's that the school shootings are more devastating than ever because it's easier than ever to get weapons more deadly than ever. And why you would come out of this story and think, no, I think like, some kid is probably watching this. I don't know. Maybe they're in Montana, maybe they're in Pennsylvania, maybe they're in Florida. I don't know. And they're thinking about that this isn't a tragedy. They're thinking, I'd like to do this. And when I do it, I want to kill as many people as possible. You know what? Wouldn't it be awesome if I had an AR-15 and all of these politicians are thinking, I'm not going to do a goddamn thing to make it any harder for them to get one. I will maybe draft a tweet. I'll draft in other thoughts and prayers. I'll leave out the school name and I'll leave out the city. I'll put that in when it happens because it will happen because I'm not going to do anything to stop it. So that's your update. Could be the guns, could be the video games. I don't know. That Zelda game was really popular last year. Maybe it was that. Maybe kids played Zelda and they just decided that they were going to kill a bunch of people. But it's not the guns, so it's probably not that. I mean, if they didn't have the guns, they would just take their copy of Doom and they would beat multiple people to death with it. The gun is really irrelevant to all of this. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.